Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word. As you can see, look at my hat there. I've got my running hat on today. I'm ready to run, okay? However, the message title today is this: Your running days are over, okay? So let's read. We're going to be finishing up Genesis chapter 32 today. And it's Genesis 32 verses 22 to 32, okay? We're talking about running a little bit today, but more so talking about wrestling. And you're probably thinking, oh, like the WWF, WWE with Hulk Hogan and those guys. No, it's not that. Let's read here, okay? Verse 22, That night Jacob got up and took his 2 wives and his 2 female servants and his 11 sons and crossed the ford of the Jabbok. After he had sent them across the stream, he sent over all his possessions. So Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him till daybreak. Okay, he sent everything ahead. Okay, now he was under tremendous pressure here. He was, first of all, he was leaving Laban, and he was traveling. That would be a lot of pressure. But he was going right towards Esau, and he needed to get to Esau. But Esau was coming towards him with 400 men, and we don't know what Esau's intention was, okay? Normally, if 400 men are coming with Esau, you would assume it's not a friendly thing. And the last things that Esau had said to Jacob is, I'm going to kill you after Dad dies, okay? So Jacob is in fear here. He's prayed to God, okay, and asked God to take care of him. And now he's spending time alone here, and a guy comes out to wrestle with him. Okay. Verse 24. So Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him till daybreak. That's a long time, wrestling till daybreak. Nightfall to daybreak. Verse 25. When the man saw that he could not overpower him, he touched the socket of Jacob's hip, so that his hip was wrenched as he wrestled with the man. Then the man said, Let me go, for it's daybreak. But Jacob replied, I will not let you go unless you bless me. The man asked him, What is your name? Jacob, he answered. Then the man said, Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with humans and have overcome. Jacob said, Please tell me your name. But he replied, Why do you ask my name? Then bless me here, there. So Jacob called the place Peniel, saying, It is because I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared. The sun rose above him as he passed Peniel, and he was limping because of his hip. Therefore, to this day, the Israelites do not eat the tendon attached to the socket of the hip, because of the socket of Jacob's hip was touched near the tendon. Okay. This is either one of two things. It says a man here, but it's obviously divine in nature, okay? Could be an angel, but most likely it is Jesus, okay? And this would be called what we call a Christophany. This is an appearing of Jesus, and he doesn't come up and go, nah, I'm Jesus, I'm here, okay? It doesn't say that, but it's obviously, and it happens throughout the Old Testament in different places. And in this place, I'm assuming it's God, because he blesses him, okay? And then he has the miraculous powers too, to just, it wrestles with him, and then just touches his hip. Bam, it's out of socket here, okay? And then God is the only one going to change your name. If it was a guy just in the neighborhood and he's wrestling with him and says, hey, your name shouldn't be Jacob anymore, it should be Israel. You're like, well, what authority do you have? But this is God here speaking. So God is saying, from this point on, you're going to be known as Israel and not Jacob. Because remember, Jacob was meant like heel catcher, okay? And that's not what God wanted to go down in history as Jacob the heel catcher, the deceiver and the conniver. So here, all this happens. But you're asking yourself, why did God touch the hip like that? Well, it's because when you have your hip dislocated like that, and this was a permanent thing, it affected him the rest of his life here. Okay, when that happened, you can no longer run. Okay, And Jacob, up to this point, was famous for running. Okay, when he got in trouble with his brother Esau, what did he do? He ran. Okay, ran away. When he was got in trouble here with Laban, what did he do? He ran away. Okay, basically, God is saying at this point in time, your running days are over. Okay, you're going to inhabit this land here, and there's going to be challenges along the way. It's not all like everything's great from this point on. There's going to be challenges. Okay, but there's no more running away here. Jacob is told to inhabit the land here, and God is going to be with him. And so he has this encounter with God. Thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we're jumping into Genesis 33. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you then. Lord's blessing.